maybe, possibly, no, probably the most fun FPS in years has just finally officially released. The finals is here, baby, and we are jumping in and blowing shit up. I know it's been a bit quiet on the channel lately, but don't worry, it's for a good reason. I've been cooking up something big, something truly revolutionary that will change the game forever. Nah, not really. There just hasn't been anything I felt passionate enough about to make a video in the FPS space. I guess I could always go back to Battlefield 2042. That was until now. The Finals has been near the top of my most anticipated games list ever since its announcement and initial information was released. An arena-like FPS featuring revolutionary destruction tech, a sleek, actually cool somehow non-cringy aesthetic built by ex-Battlefield devs, the teams responsible for creating my favorite FPS games of all time, my body was ready. Luckily, my hype was proved valid with the first rounds of beta testing, and once I actually got my hands on the game, it was pretty much everything I had hoped for. Absolute, pure, chaotic fun. The Finals is a lot deeper than it might appear on the surface, and there's some actual revolutionary design elements present within this game. The destruction is of course the highlight, with any wall, door, floor, bridge, zipline, and brick able to be dismantled, blown apart, and destroyed. The battlefield of the Finals drastically changes based on the agency and actions of you and your enemies. It embraces the sandbox playground elements that make for such engaging gameplay moments, and on top of it all, it feels incredible to destroy things. After the sadly static maps of Battlefield 2042, it feels like a proper evolution on what used to be a staple feature of the Battlefield franchise. Obviously there's a lot of technical wizardry going in the background, and I wouldn't expect or anticipate this level of destruction given the massive scale of a Battlefield game, but still, it just feels really good to be able to destroy anything in your way. I've said it before, but the gunplay feels really solid, with weapon animations, sound effects, and visuals feeling punchy and powerful, even with a much longer time to kill than what players may be used to in other shooters. I am still getting the hang of different weapons and guns, but so far all of them feel valid and feel really good to use. And best of all, the game is finally out. Did I mention it's fully free to play? All that being said, I do plan on covering more of the Finals as I get more time into the game and discover maybe things I didn't notice before. As incredible of a gamer as I am, even I miss stuff, shockingly. So who knows, maybe the game is severely unbalanced, maybe it features game-breaking issues, or will just die off. Another free-to-play experiment failed pretty much as soon as it's launched. I personally don't think that's likely. While there's of course hype around a new Warzone, the FPS market is kind of struggling pretty badly right now. And a shiny new free title like this may be a perfect recipe and timing for success for this studio. Now, it's not all positive, and I think there's room for improvement in the game. Given how critical teamwork is and how advantageous numbers can be in this game, there definitely needs to be some work done to both discourage mid-round quitting and help those who decide to stick it out. Playing solo or even duo, depending on your teammate against full teams, can become essentially impossible if they're working together. It can be incredibly frustrating to get into a round and have even one member of your squad drop, effectively reducing your chances of victory by, in my opinion, more than 70 or 80%. Maybe there's some balancing in place that I haven't noticed, but when I'm down a teammate, maybe a reduced spawn time or respawn time is a way to balance out the fact that you have one less person on your team. And while it's pretty early to talk balancing, there are definitely guns and builds that at first glance appear to be a bit overtuned compared to others, and some weapons I'm not sure we'll see much use given how much better other alternatives are. But this is the prime time to jump in because everyone's just doing discovery, no one knows what's going on, and everyone's just blowing stuff up. It's really fun, and the few rounds I've played so far, it's been an absolute blast, and it's clear the player base hasn't exactly optimized the playstyles yet. That's pretty much it, just a nice quick video essentially announcing that this game is available and my thoughts on it so far based on my experience. I'm just being very disingenuous, just trying to farm clicks and drive engagement because this game is very popular, so if you could click, subscribe, give me money, that would all be great. Now, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you're jumping into the Finals. Do you have what it takes to win the cash and go home rich? Do you think this game has legs? I'd really like to hear your thoughts on the Finals. Like I said, the game is free and available now on Steam, so jump in, tell them Punggles sent you so I can collect my shill checks, and I'll see you in the arena.